Hey everybody, how you doing today? My name is Brendan Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, which came out in 1985, and yeah, let's stop bullshitting around, let's get to it. So, what's the movie even about? The movie is about this guy named Jesse. He moves into the same house that Nancy used to live in back in the first movie, and he starts to have all these visions of Freddy. Freddy is kind of manipulating him in certain ways, right? He starts to have these nightmares, and it's getting increasingly hot in his house, and he's just like, what is going on? And it turns out Freddy is trying to use Jesse as a vessel to get into the real world so he can start killing real people in the real world again, so that way he may live once again. And I really like that plot point, but with a good story, you need to at least be able to portray that story in as good of a way as you can, right? And I do not think that this movie holds up to snuff as much as that story does. So, what's wrong with Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2? Well, I will say this, the acting is good all across the board, so we'll get the performances out of the way. The performances are very good. Jesse is the guy that plays Jesse is really good in this movie. He plays this reluctant, almost bitch, honestly. He's a coward, and just constantly screaming, doesn't know what the hell to do, but he does a good job of portraying the fear, how scared Jesse truly is, even though he is a man. He is scared as shit over what's going on because he doesn't know what's going on. He can't help it, and it starts to play into this idea of, is Jesse like actually killing people, or is Freddy using Jesse to kill people? And it's weird when he has to think about what's going on with him, and then all of a sudden Freddy becomes him. It is strange and weird, and I at least like him in this movie. I also like his best friend. His girlfriend is okay, but outside of that, the performances are just, eh. The effects in this movie are good too, and Freddy is as dark as he's ever been in this movie, maybe besides the remake. In this movie, he taunts Jesse and is so greasy and grimy and mean in this movie. He has this weird look to him that makes him look really fleshy, and it looks so good. But the things I don't like in this movie come down to mainly a whole bunch of plot points that happen in the actual movie. There's plenty of moments in this movie where things just take a little turn into, I have no idea how we got here. The first point is when Jesse walks out of his house and goes to a bar. And though I'm not anti-LGBTQ, I'm not anti-gay, I'm not homophobic, it's just weird how when he walks into the bar, right, it's a gay bar, and he has a girlfriend, and then he gets pulled out of the bar by his gym teacher out of nowhere too. He's forced to run laps at his school at 11 o'clock midnight at night, and then when he's showering, his gym teacher gets in the shower, gets pulled into the shower by Freddy, spanked with a towel, tied up with jump ropes, and then gets killed with Freddy's hand, and only for it to be revealed that it might have been Jesse. The problem with this isn't that it's gay. The problem with it is, where the hell did this even come from? There's nothing in the movie that builds up to something like this being so off the wall or whatever. If Freddy Krueger was gay, at least it would make sense. It's just that I don't get why it had to be so, I don't have a problem with it being gay. Just, to me, it just didn't add up. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's just a weird moment in the movie. But easily the worst moment in this movie is with his girlfriend. His girlfriend goes to stop Freddy at the warehouse that he used to work at. And when he goes there, he finds these two bulldogs. She finds these two bulldogs with people's faces on it that might have been where the souls go after Freddy kills somebody, which is weird. But anyways, she meets Freddy, and in order to stop him, she defeats him with power of love, and then he just melts away after being kissed. I don't know, this is just weird. This movie is definitely an oddball. It has some good things about it. Freddy is dark and is as gross as he's ever been. The kills in it are pretty cool. I can't wrap my head around lots of the moments that happened in this movie. Like, why did he end up at the bar? Why was the teacher stripped naked? If Freddy was so focused on trying to kill him, why would he have been stripped naked, literally slapped with a towel on his ass and tied up with a jump rope? I'm just confused. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And why are the faces on the dogs' faces? Like, and then why is Freddy literally defeated by power of after being kissed by Jesse's girlfriend, and then Jesse literally crawls out of his charred corpse? I'm literally confused, and it doesn't make sense to me. But with some okay ideas, but really lackluster execution of said ideas sometimes, I'm gonna go ahead and give Nightmare Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, a 5 out of 10. There you go, guys. My name is Brendan Reviews, and I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the fuck time you guys are watching this. And when we finally talk about Nightmare Part 3, that's when I got some good shit to say. So, I'll see you all tomorrow.